slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets, the coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Cleveland Browns. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Hey, check Mike 57.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Tackle made by Demarius Randall.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Ready? Defense. Ready? Here we go. Check. Fresno, lady. Fresno. 53's the mic. 53. Check. 53.
Now a first down carry by Bell. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
No. Lady. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
On second down, it's Bell. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
Darnold on third down, able to get away. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Myles Garrett able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up fourth down. And Catanzaro's kick is right through, and the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at their own 27. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
Mayfield now on second down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That one good for 37 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. I hope you got your reps, 'cause I'm about to take you through.
A first down throw from Mayfield. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make this a second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 23-yard line.
So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And able to work his way down to the 16. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Switch. Regular. Up.
To throw, Mayfield. He finds Beckham, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
Odell Beckham, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Olivier Vernon brings him down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
I got him. That's mine. I got him. Oh, lady. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. You must be.
From the 27, Darnold throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bryant. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Jets, first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Darnold on 1st down. And this is incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there, but it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little, and oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Defense wins championships, baby. 36. Red 80. I'm 80. Who do you want? Hey.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Out right here to Herndon. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
All right. Here we go. Let's go, V. Let's go. Red 80. Big ass. What's that? Joker.
Off of play action, Darnold. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. We will have 2 weeks in the books once this one wraps up. More football coming your way, though, Thursday night. We start week 3 with a good one in the AFC South. Titans and Jags from Jacksonville. Kickoff for that one, 8:20 Eastern, 5:20 on the West Coast. And since we should have Marcus Mariota involved, 2:20 for our friends in Hawaii. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play action. Mayfield finding Harris over the middle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Mayfield now, and he goes out right around the 39.
Let's go.
3rd and 4, he did just enough, and I mean just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Alert 3. General West.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd and 7, Mayfield throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
57 to Mike.
On third down, Mayfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, had some blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. A second down throw for Mayfield. And this one's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down.
One thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Staying open. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Watch a slap, lady. Watch a slap.
On first down, Darnold. Hooking up over the middle with Herndon. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. A first down throw, Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. They'll run on first down. Bell. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
We ain't giving up nothing today. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. 9 years. Check. 63 is Mike. Ready? 53 is Mike.
Darnold. Caught here by Bell. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 yards there. First down.
It's a gain of 11. That's another. First and goal.
Hey, watch out here. It's up. 4 down. Check. 4 down. 4 down. Ready? 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked Picked off by Demarius Randall, and he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. 3 down, 3 down. Watch the eye. Run. 57 to Mike.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Point it right. Check, Mike 57. 57.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete right side to Benjamin. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Regular. Mike's 57's right. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The 3rd quarter starts with a run by Chubb, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield, and bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down. Caught left side, it's Beckham. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Alert, 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 alert! Watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Real. Check.
Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Johnson. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They go to Johnson again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. They're having issues right now getting that running game going.
I wonder if maybe adopting some of the college run game would help here. Because we're still at that stage where you have a bunch of guys saying, I don't know about what the colleges do. And the college stuff is working in the NFL. Bigger line splits, create some more natural running lanes. Might help the offensive linemen get better angles in their blocking schemes.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Hey, lady. Hot. Shut down. Motion. Check. Shift. Hello, lady. 57 to Mike. Bravo. 57 to Mike.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
They force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. He finds his target, it's Crowder. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
80 weapon. Red 80. Rush in, lady. Rush in.
On 1st down, it's Bell looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Darnold from the gun. He's got Anderson right side. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Mike, 58, right there. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
On 1st and 10, Darnold under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Christian Kirksey coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Under 10. Lady, 10. Alert flash.
The give is to Bell. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
On 3rd down, here's Bell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
This is taken at the 3.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Baker Mayfield, as a rookie, 3 times he led the Browns back to victory in the 4th quarter. What can he do here in year number 2?
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. You ain't doing nothing today. King. 54 is Mike.
Mayfield on 1st down. It's caught by OBJ. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
From the gun, Mayfield. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, the 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
On 2nd down, Darnold. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
Watch the block, motion, block. Yo, 80. 53 is the mic. Hey, Haywood. Check. 53.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Landry now on the return. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10.
Good. 180. 54. I'm trying to collect. Pistol.
Mayfield on play action. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
First down, Cleveland.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, alert. Run.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. A run for Nick Chubb, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They'll run with Chubb. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Hey, alert! Hey, alert 33.
They'll give it to Chubb. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
It's 4th and goal at the 1-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on the play of the game now, 4th and goal. They'll run for it. Chubb, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have retaken the lead. Important extra point up and through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
58, Mike. You got nothing in there. You got that.
Now it's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Banjo. Watch the shit. Hey, watch the shit.
Darnold. A screen to Bell. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Now Darnold. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. He'll look to throw. Throw complete to Herndon. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Check motion. Young lady. 58's the mic. Go 58's the mic. You ain't going. Hey, echo. 58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Back to throw. Crowder's got it over the middle. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
53's the mic. 53's the mic. Check. 53's mic. Check. 53's mic. Here we go.
Darnold from the red zone now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Hey, Zoo. 53, Mike. Come off the ball. 53's the mic. 53's the mic.
Back to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. 6 man. Check curls. Hey, Charlie. 58.
Darnold now to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Here's Mayfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Bell. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
The Jets on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Now they'll try the sweep with Bell. Room here to run. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is taken at the 3.